Hi, I'm Samantha McDouglas from thebridgeteachers.com. Come look over my shoulder at a play problem. On this hand, we opened one spade, showing 5 or more spades and an opening hand or better. Our left-hand opponent overcalled 2 diamonds, showing 5 or more diamonds and 10 to 16 points. Our partner bid 2 spades. This should be level of the fit, showing 0 to 9 points and exactly 3 spades. After that, everyone passed. Our left-hand opponent was on lead and led the ace of diamonds. You may notice that our partner has 4 spades instead of 3. Playing level of the fit, 3 spades would have been the correct bid with this hand, but this is a real-life example and the person at the table bid 2 spades. I always want you to assess the hand and plan it before you ever play a card. But for the purposes of this lesson, we are going to go through the beginning of trick 6, and then we are going to assess and plan. If you would like to do so right now, I'm going to give you 3 seconds. The person who held our hand played a diamond from dummy, and then followed from their hand. West led the king. We followed suit again. And now West led the 10. We played our last diamond from dummy. East played the jack of spades, and the person who held our hand over-trumped with the ace of spades. They now led a low spade, with West playing the queen, and then cashing the king. East discarded the 3 of clubs, and we followed suit. West now led the jack of hearts, and this is where we are going to stop and assess the hand. How many losers do we have in addition to the 4 we have already lost? 2. We don't have any spade losers. We are the only one with spades. We don't have any heart losers because we have 3 hearts and we have the top 3 hearts. But in clubs, we have 3 clubs and only one of those is guaranteed to win a trick, making the other 2, the jack and the 9, losers. How many more tricks can we afford to lose and make this hand? 1. That means that we need to reduce our losers from 2 to 1. How are we going to do that? We're going to finesse. There are 3 ways to get rid of losers. We can discard, we can trump, and we can finesse. In order to discard or trump, we need a suit that is uneven. All 3 of our remaining suits are even. Every time we play a card, we are going to have to follow suit, which means we will not be able to discard or trump, leaving us only with finessing. When you're trying to figure out how to finesse, the starting point should be thinking about your goal. Our goal in clubs is to reduce our losers from 2 to 1. If we are more specific, that means stopping one of the opponent's good cards from winning. What clubs in the opponent's hands do we care about? The king, the queen, and the 10. Our goal here is to make certain that only one of those 3 cards wins. Which hand do we need to lead from? The north hand. Why? Because in order to stop the king, the queen, or the 10 from winning, we need a higher card playing after them. If we lead from the south hand, our high cards are playing first, so we have to lead from the north hand. Knowing that, what are we going to play on this trick? The ace or the king of hearts. Let's go ahead and do that. Now we're in the north hand. We want to think about how we're going to run this finesse. How would you run the club finesse? By playing a low club from dummy and seeing what East plays. If East plays a high card, one of the cards that we are concerned about, we will play a higher card on top of that card. If East plays low, we will play the 9. This is a deep finesse. and this gives you the best chance to hold this suit to one loser. If you just think about the king and the queen for a moment, missing the king and the queen, there are 4 possibilities. They are both in the west hand, they are both in the east hand. West has the king and east has the queen, and west has the queen and east has the king. In 3 out of those 4 scenarios, west has the king or the queen. This means that if we play a club to the jack, we have a 75% chance to lose the jack to the king or the queen. And now we will be missing the other high card and the 10, and we will be guaranteed to lose another trick. Let me show you that. If we lead a card and play the jack, there is a 75% chance that this is going to lose. And when it loses, we are now missing the king and the 10. And that means no matter what we do, one of those 2 cards, because they are touching, is going to play under our ace, and the other one is going to play on our 9, taking the trick. The only time that playing the 4 to the jack will succeed is if east has both the king and the queen, and this occurs only 25% of the time. Let's go back. Playing a low card to the jack has a very low chance of success. But if we finesse for the 10, we have a 50% chance that the 10 is in east, and of course a 50% chance that the 10 is in west. But if we finesse for the 10 and the 10 is in east, this will allow us to succeed where playing to the jack would not. Let's look at all 4 hands. If you just take this finesse to the jack, you are going to go down. If instead we play the 4, and when east plays the 5, we play the 9, finessing for the 10. We have a 50% chance that the 10 is in east. Now, the queen takes the 9 and not the jack. And now we can go back to dummy and finesse east successfully, because now if they play the 10, we will play the jack, winning the trick, and our ace is good. And if instead of playing the 10, they play the king, we simply play the ace, and our jack is good. Let's go back. This is a great card combination to have in your toolbox. Playing a low club from dummy to the jack has a very low chance of success. If instead we play a low club to the 9, we now have a much better chance of success. We have a 50% chance that the 10 is in east, and if the 10 is in east, this will allow us to finesse properly for the king and the queen. On this hand, it's the difference between making the hand and not making the hand. Thank you. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe for more tricks and treats.